So, Miss States, you are bringing Mr. Redtail to the court, seeking $800 a month in child support. So, why are you doing this?
Well, your judgeship, sir, Mr. The reason is because, I'm paying the daycare center for our baby boy, and that's it. That's exactly what it is. It's $800 a month. I don't want any more than that, no less than that, $800 even, and it'll just cut it. It'll be nice and clear. I've been doing it on my own for 4 years, and it's about time that he start pitching in. It was okay for a while, but now he gotta pay. I'm mad at him. Now he gotta pay. He just gotta pay. He did some wrong stuff, and he gotta pay.
Sir, and what's your name?
My name is Jonathan Redtail, Your Honor,
Redtail.
from the Slapahoe tribe.
I see. From the Slapahoe tribe.
Yeah, he be slapping hoes too. He done slapped me up 100 different times. I done told you about putting your hands on me. See, that's another reason why we're here. It's another reason why.
Oh no, it is not. I'm gonna ask for order in the court.
But Judge,
It is not your turn to talk. He was quiet while you were talking. Now it's your turn to be quiet while Mr. Redtail.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You be hitting me.
I heard that long enough, believe me.
Okay, Mr. Redtail, what is your take on this? She's bringing you to court seeking $800 for child support. And what is your take?
Completely egregious, sir. The child is not mine. Looks like a combination of a Mexican, a Latino, and an Eskimo. I'm a white Native American. Doesn't look anything at all like me, Your Honor. Period.
That baby got good
That's all
hair.
I got.
That baby got good hair. We got good hair. I got good hair. My family, we good hair people.
No.
You can't.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Miss States, for the love of God, I'm going to ask you, please, we don't have to talk about your baby's good hair. We're not here for that. Clearly, he doesn't have hair, and neither do I. And so neither one of us want to hear about the good hair, all right?
Correct.
I'm jealous of that. Now, what I am here to find out who's the father and if or not he is to have to pay you $800 a month.
He need to pay $800. That's what it is.
I'm not-
He need to pay you.
that was
Okay?
not-
And he know I wouldn't be here right now if he didn't do what he did. If he didn't do what he did, I wouldn't be here right now.
You keep talking. I'm going to have to dismiss
You know what
your
you did.
claim.
You know what you did. You know what you did.
To explain, I'm going to dismiss your claim, and you're going to go home with nothing.
Thank you.
Nothing.
Don't you think it?
Nothing. Mr. Redtail, I have to ask you,
Yes, sir.
have you all talked about this matter prior to today?
There's no talking with her, sir. I think she's not right in her mind, and talking is a one-way street. She talks and she screams. There's no communication. Talking is when I talk and you talk. When someone is yelling at you, it's not a conversation. So we haven't really had a discussion.
You know why? Yeah.
Order. You're about to get your turn to speak. Now it's his turn to speak, and I've already warned you once. Now you're proving him right now. He said there's no talking with you, and you're yelling at him, and you have a judge here as an arbitrator, and you're still talking and yelling.
He's pissing
I
me
don't
off.
care.
He's pissing
I
me
don't
off.
care. You're pissing me off. When you want to say something to him, you say it to me. That's
Okay.
what you do.
A liar.
Order in my court. You say one more word, I'm going to throw it out. One more word, I'm going to throw it out. You're going to get your chance right now. Okay? So unfold your arms. Stop the heavy breathing. You're going to get your chance.
That's how I breathe.
Now, I'm going to ask you in a very calm way. I want you to be calm and talk to me. Have you all talked about this situation prior to today?
Prior to
Calm.
Okay. Prior to today, yes, we have, because I found out he was sleeping with my best friend. When I found out that day, I told him, you gonna pay. You gon' pay, you gon' pay, you gon' pay, you gon' pay. Yeah.
Calm, stay calm.
Okay, okay, I got you. So yes, Your Honor, sir.
I have to come back to you, Mr. Redtail.
Yes, sir.
Is this true? Did you sleep with her best friend?
There was absolutely no sleeping involved. We did not sleep together.
You know
We had relations,
Yeah,
biblical relations,
right.
which was instigated and brought on by her friend, not by myself.
Right.
We did not sleep.
How was it brought on by her friend?
I'm a man, Your Honor. Men have needs.
Right. Uh-huh.
That's all I got.
Biblical is the right word. Biblical. Because it happened
now
in the
you're
church.
talking.
It happened in the church, Your Honor. You know the guy be something get some kind of law.
Well,
It happened in the church. Right in the church.
I need order in this court, okay? I've had other incidences where things happen in the church before. So that doesn't surprise me. So, but right now, I'm trying to get to the bottom of this, and I need you to be quiet. Okay?
I'm trying.
Ms. States, why are you just now bringing this to the courts? And why didn't you seek child support earlier?
Well, Your Honor, first of all, he is basically a person of color to me because he is an indigenous person. So I have a thing about bringing us to court, and also we were still kind of messing and we were still doing our thing on the side. We were still seeing each other. I figured he was still getting it. So one day he would come around and he'd start taking care of the baby. It wasn't no big deal. I just figured, he was hitting this still. So, eventually he would settle down and he'd start doing what he needed to do. And I had been paying it. It wasn't no huge deal. But when I found out that he had done what he done with my friend, nah. Now you got to pay.
So
Now you gotta pay.
what you're saying is basically you found out about him and your friend, and this is all revenge.
Okay, you won't call it that. You won't call it that. Yeah, you could say it's revenge. Yeah.
No, I'm asking you.
Well,
Is this revenge?
I wouldn't say it's revenge. I would say it was just due. It's about time. Okay, it's about time.
So, Mr. Redtail, is this true? You were still seeing Miss States and seeing the child?
Occasionally, Your Honor. I don't have a problem with children. I do like children. And we had some good times in the past, so I didn't want to spoil that.
It was way more than occasionally. You know that. And what you think? The baby's calling you daddy, walking around the house saying daddy. What you think? You just
Miss States, you're starting to do it again.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna use up.
I'm going
I didn't know I
to
said that out loud. Sorry.
You didn't know you were saying that out
No,
loud?
I didn't know. I thought it
Okay,
was.
I'm going to make sure that I see you after court and appoint you a really nice therapist, okay?
You're right, Your Honor. I didn't have a problem with the child. I knew it was not mine. When I was with Miss States, I would spend time with the child. Occasionally, I'd take him out to eat and buy him diapers and things like that. I really don't have a problem being around the child, even though in my heart of hearts, I know it's not mine. Not mine.
All right, I usually ask the question, but we already know. We already know that there's a huge conflict here. I have to ask you, Miss States, why is this such a big deal now?
Well, Your Honor, I'm just really hurt. I'm hurt. These two people that I love dearly, my friend, and he knows how much I care about him. And we were still getting it on, and come to find out he was doing the same thing with my friend. And then, Your Honor, that's why it's such a big conflict. That's exactly why. I mean, I'm just hurt. I'm just really, really hurt. For those two people that I love so much, I love them even more, if not more than my son.
Right now, I'm listening to Miss States, and it's a really big deal for her. And for you, it doesn't seem to be that big of a deal. Is this a problem for you, this whole situation?
Well, the problem, Your Honor, would be paying $800 a month for a child that is not mine. That would be a huge problem. For me, I I could spend maybe $50 or $25 a month for spousal support. For me, mental health and sanity are a big, very big factor in who I cohabitate with, and I think Miss Sheets is lacking in that department.
Mistakes.
Miss States, yes, sir.
Mr. Redtail, is there anything more that you would like me to know about your side?
Thank you, Your Honor. I would have to say that if I detailed every single instance of harassment, of her showing up at the gas station while I'm pumping my gas, at the Starbucks when I go to get my coffee, at my place of business, when I'm taking females out on dates, things of that nature, it's just over the top. Too much harassment, and it's just driving me crazy. You've spoken to her, you know, Your Honor, she's not right mentally. It's not my child, and I should not be paying $800 a month for a child that doesn't look like me in any way. Just a case in point, Your Honor. Out of an abundance of security, I do maintain a box of condoms in my glove compartment. One day I found not only were those condoms slashed, but she took the trouble to pinprick every single one of the condoms so that when I used them, they instantly broke. Now, explain that to me, Your Honor, please. And please help me understand that, Your Honor, because if I'm sleeping with random hoes on the street, why would she pinprick the condoms and have them break? I don't understand it. It's like she's trying to catch something out on the street, putting us both at risk. That's her fault. Obviously, Your Honor.
Oh, wow. Are you being hyperbolic? Or are you serious? I mean...
It's not a joking matter at all, Your Honor. When I put a condom on with a girl that I've just met on the street, I expect protection. You would expect protection, wouldn't you, Your Honor?
Well, if I want protection, I carry a gun, and I'm never going to be with anyone on the street. Usually it happens behind closed doors at my house.
Yes, sir. Your Honor, I do have a legal question to ask you. I'm pretty sure that would be a federal offense.
Well,
Tampering with protections.
I would have to look into that because I'm not sure that pricking a condom
Intentionally
is a federal offense. Wow, I've never had.
I gotta protect my jewels, Your Honor.
I never had that happen before. Wow. Because of this, do you think that you slept with anyone else and had possibly had a child because of this? Because then that will be a offense that we could try.
And would she be liable for the child support in that instance?
I'm not going to answer on that now in this proceeding, because that's not what this court is about, and I'm not your attorney. I'm just a judge, the arbitrator between two people trying to determine paternity or paternity or child support.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. States, did you come to the court on your own accord, or did someone push you or force you into coming to bring this to Redtail?
Well, actually, my friend that actually slept with him was the one who told me that he has the money. Because she said that, you know, before they did it in the church, he had been taking her out to different restaurants and stuff, and that he definitely has the money. So she encouraged me to come to court and actually get money from him to make sure I can get my daycare center paid for. She said he has it. She said he's been taking her shopping, took her to Ross. Hello, Ross ain't cheap.
Well, I have to ask, and this may be a silly question, but have you all ever had a paternity test? Has the paternity of the baby ever been determined to be 100% one way or the other?
Well, no, I didn't think we needed one. No, not at all. I told you the baby got good hair like he used to have. But no.
So you brought Mr. Redtail here saying he's the father, but you don't know he's the father.
Well, I mean, I know.
How do you know?
Well,
Mr. Wilder?
he was there, when the baby was conceived.
I'm sure there was a lot of doctors there too. Are they the fathers?
Well, he signed the birth certificate. They didn't sign the birth certificate. He signed it.
And he is who?
He is the father.
Who is he? You're referring to?
Mr. Redtail over there, he signed it. He signed the birth certificate. Yes.
Okay. Mr. Redtail, you signed the birth certificate.
Well, I was actually forced to sign the birth certificate, Your Honor. The doctors and the nurses coerced me into signing the certificate, which in no way implies that I'm the father. I was at the birth. I was present during the birth. Period.
Okay. So, Mr. Redtail, Miss States was seeking $800. I'm not going to give her that because you signed the birth certificate. I'm going to court order you to pay $200 until you get the paternity test. If the child is not yours, you won't have to pay anymore. If the child is yours, you have to pay the full $800 from that point on. And you have to get that paternity test. That is a court order. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You understand?
That's better than nothing.
And that's my ruling. Court is adjourned.
Thank you, Your Honor, Judge Ship. Thank you.